Hello, YouTubers. This is Eric from Eazy Computer Solutions, and it's Saturday night. We start our live broadcast in about 2 minutes. I want to welcome everybody to the live stream, the podcast. We do this every Saturday night. So 2 minutes, we gonna get started. Yes, sir. All right. All right. So I want to welcome everybody to the podcast. This is Eric from Eazy Computer Solutions. Every Saturday night, we call it party night. All right. So every Saturday night, 8 p.m., I do this live stream. We do Q&A. We talk. We have some fun. I got music playing in the background. This podcast is brought to you by Drink Responsible. All right. So before we get this started, I just want to say hello to everybody. My name is Eric. This is Eric from Eazy Computer Solutions, and I got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. We're gonna have some fun things. I have a lot of tech news that came out. We got the Nexus 6P, the Nexus 5X keynote address for this past week. Also, LG had their keynote address, so we go talk about both of those items. Also, we're gonna talk about what happened last week. All my videos I posted. Listen, I posted a special video this past week. I'm gonna talk about that also. And remember, every Saturday night I go live with this broadcast. So listen, if you're in the stream, if you're just getting started, go down and hit the thumbs up button. Let me know that you're here. Remember to leave your comment down below. All right. So I want to welcome everybody to the stream. This is Eric from Eazy Computer Solutions. Want to throw the disclaimer out there. If you got the kids that's watching this stream, this is more like PG-13. So I try my best not to cuss and stuff like that. But this video is brought to you by Drink Responsible. And so when I do these podcasts and live broadcasts on Saturday night, we have a lot of fun. Very, very interesting. Very interesting every Saturday night. Last Saturday night was a blast. And this Saturday night, we're going to continue to have fun every Saturday night. I want to say what's up to all my peeps out there. How you doing? So a lot of people always have this question, and I always start off the podcast by explaining how to put comments down below. If you're on the mobile app, and let's go on and show you something. If you're on the mobile app, what happens is you cannot make comments if it's streaming live on the mobile app. So what you would have to do is you would have to go either download Chrome or go to the desktop version of Safari. Then go to youtube.com. And once you go to youtube.com, let's see if I can pull it up for you right fast. Okay, so you go to youtube.com, and what you want to do is you want to go to request desktop. Now, once you request desktop, you find my video right here, Eazy Computer Solutions, and you click on the live broadcast. once you click on the live broadcast, then you can put comments down below. So unfortunately on the mobile version, when we broadcast it live, you can't put comments. And I know a lot of people like to put comments. So yeah, that's how you do that. All right. I want to get that out the way. So yes, I'm rocking the iPhone 6S. Yep. So I got my leaf on it, just like with the rest of my phones. You see how I'm rocking. Got the big boy Galaxy Note 5, Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, and the little bitty iPhone. That's what I'm rocking for this podcast tonight. So leave a comment down below, and you know, so we can have us some fun tonight. All right. So, you know, look, I want to talk about this a little bit, man. Look, I had a blast last night. I'm gonna tell you something. For all the adults that's watching this video right now, you know, sometimes when you work hard all week and you're just frustrated, you need to get out. Sometimes you just need to get out. And I tell you what, let me tell you this my story of what kind of night I had last night. Friday night, and I wanted to, the day before. My brother chit-chatted with me, sent me a couple of texts and stuff like that. So I decided to go on and go meet and greet him and go holler at him, have a few cold ones, you know, have a few cold ones. And I tell you what, I went out there with my brother yesterday, man. We had a blast of a time. I mean, we really got our head bag. We had some fun and stuff like that. We did it New Orleans style. Then after that, I mean, we talking way past midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. I called my younger sister up, and when I say younger sister, she of age, but I called my sister up and asked, what you doing? And I went way across town to go see her, and we had a blast of a time. Again, drink responsibly. And I tell you what, it's always good to you know, be with family every now and then and stuff like that. So yeah, I had a real good time last night with friends, with my family. We had just a gorgeous time. So I just want to talk about that. Anytime, you know, you work hard, you know, sometimes you got to put time out for friends and family. And, you know, that's important, you know, to, you know, go see your friends and family, spend some time with your family. So yes. All right. So let's talk about some of the tech news. This is what, you know, we had a lot of stuff. Look, last week, we had all iPhone, you know, with the keynote address, and the iPhones came in and all that stuff like that. And we had nothing but reviews, tech reviewers about iPhone. I mean, everything was iPhone last week. This week is a different story. We got Google and LG had their keynote address this week. Okay, so one of the ones I want to talk about, let's see, let's go on and talk about this here. Let's see about this Nexus 6, this Nexus 6P. Kind of put this up here on the screen so y'all can see it. Listen, this new Nexus 6, man. You know, if you're a Google fan and you know you're a purist, this is what I'm talking about right here. You know, the new Nexus 6s came out, and they talked about it. The new Nexus 6P and the new Nexus 6, the new Nexus 5. And X, they call it, and the new Nexus 6P. Look, I can tell you that this phone is made by, you know, and look, a lot of people ask me about this phone here, and I got a couple of people that want me to do videos about it. You know, I'm a mixed bag about this phone. You know, if you see in my Nexus 6 videos, you know, that I love all kinds of phones, Nexus 6 and all that stuff like that. But man, you know, the phone looks okay. The only problem that I got with this phone is, man, I'm not liking the top part of this phone. You know, the two-tone, you know, this is where the camera and the flash. Uh, you got the fingerprint scanner here, and of course you got the Nexus branding. But man, I am not digging this. You know, I mean, it's okay, but I'm just not digging it. It just looks kind of, I don't know. Let me know what y'all guys think in the comments. But yeah, I mean, I am not digging the Nexus 6 at all. You know, I could tell you that, you know, it's pre-order, and I mean, I'm a pre-order it and try to. You can only get it in the Google Play Store, but and it comes in a couple of different colors, and it's running pure stock Android. You know, I mean, this is very thin. You know, but I mean, man, look at that. I don't know what y'all guys think about this phone. A lot of people say it's gorgeous. I mean, it's metal body, you know, and everything. But man, it just, man, look at that. This is something I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I mean, the Nexus 6P. I mean, that phone is coming out. So, you know, just let me know what you think down in the comments. But I'm not really digging this phone. Not digging it at all. I don't like the design. Fingerprint scanner right here. You know, I mean, it is what it is, you know. But I mean, as far as a design perspective, I mean, the phone could be a little better. But I mean, you know, as far as I mean, it has that. Look at that. Is that a hump? You know, that's some of the things that when I saw the keynote address, I was like, oh God, look at that. You know, I mean, look, don't get me wrong, the Nexus 6 is a great device. I mean, 6-inch phone. It runs stock Android. I mean, it's a great phone, but man, I am not, I mean, the display is great, you know, made by Huawei and Huawei, made by Huawei. And, you know, it's just, I don't know. It is, but man, it looks good from the side. But as far as the design itself, I'm not kind of digging this design. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys kind of digging this design. But for the most part, man, I don't know. I would have to wait till I get the phone to kind of pass judgment on it. But as of right now, it's an ugly phone. In my opinion, this is an ugly phone. And you know, if leave a comment down below if you beg to differ. But I'm not seeing it. Not seeing it at all. But so that's some of the, you know, one of the things I wanted to talk about here is that it was, like I said, it's a busy week for phones, busy week. And that's another look of it right here. Just kind of stay with that. But I tell you what, the white looks okay. But that black, oh man, listen, if you're looking at this right now, you got to say this is awful. Come on, man, look at that. That's until I get it. I'm a restrain from passing judgment on this phone. But man, I you know, hey, look, every tech reviewer. This is funny. Every tech reviewer that I watched this that went to the live event, I'm not, you know, knocking. I wish I was able to go to the live event, but unfortunately, I'm not there yet. But for the most part, when I watched the keynote address and everything, you know, man, that's, unless you go throw a case on it, guys, I don't see, you know, this very appealing with this two-tone look. All right, so under the hood, guys, it's got a 12.3 megapixel camera. It's running stock Android. I believe it is rocking the it's a 5.7-inch screen. It's running 3 gigs of RAM, which is plenty. It's running the revised version of the Snapdragon 810. Now, when I see a lot of people using the Snapdragon 810, and they saying, "Oh, this is the revised one, the revised one." If you're rocking the HTC One M9, it has that Snapdragon 810 in it, and a lot of people complain about heating. Got a lot of heating issues with that phone. So, for the most part, the newer 810 processor, guys, okay, and it comes with Android 6.0 Marshmallow. Now, if you're keeping up with how this operating system game goes, the Nexus phones, and this is why people go buy Nexus phones, because Google, every time Google sends out an update with a new operating system, the Nexus phones is the first to get it. Now, I know Motorola phones been getting updates pretty quick, which is great. But for the most part, if you got a Nexus phone, it's pure Android, and yes, you get your updates pretty quick. All right, so that's the Nexus 6, guys. I'm not digging the design. I'm sorry. If you digging that design, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. But right now, I am not digging this design. All right, so the next thing was the LG V10. Okay, LG V10 came out. Well, it's coming out. They had the keynote address, and so LG made a big deal, very, very big deal about this LG V10. It's a dual screen. Now, all right, let's talk about this for a second. All right, so this is the phone. Well, they say dual screen right here at the top here. It's a dual screen. This is a little screen at the top that has some apps that it shows you time and all that stuff like that. So right here at the top, this is what they talk about with the dual screen. Now, it has two cameras on the front. Now, the two cameras represent, one is for micro shots, and one is a wide angle lens. Now, listen, I don't know why they just didn't put a wide angle lens on the phone and with all this gimmicks and stuff like that. But they put two cameras on the front, and one is a wide angle lens, so you can get everybody in the shot. Now, the LG claiming that with the wide angle lens, you could get rid of your selfie stick because you won't need it. I beg to differ once we get it in hand and see, but it's a 5.7-inch screen. Now, this LG V10 went with the Snapdragon 808 processor, not the 810. So they took it. They want to be on the safe side because they already know about the Snapdragon 810 processor. It's kind of a burnout in so many words. All right, so again, it's a 5.7-inch screen, so it's a big one. Screen at the top, two cameras here, and let's see what kind of megapixel camera do we have here. All right, this one to go down here. It's 1080p, blah blah blah. Did I pass it up? Because I know the keynote address. I mean, it talked about the camera all during the whole keynote address. Okay, all right. It has two front-facing cameras. So it's basically declaring war on the selfie stick, and this is Engadget, by the way. So just kind of letting you know where I'm getting this information from. And Engadget is a very, very trusted source. I watch a lot of their videos and stuff like that. So, I give props up to Engadget. All right. So it has both of them are 5-megapixel cameras. One of them have an 80-degree lens, and the other one has a 120-degree lens also. Don't understand why they just didn't go with the one camera, but, hey, listen, they got to do what they got to do to stay ahead of the pack. All right, it also has a 16-megapixel camera in the back, which LG phones from the G4 has great cameras. So kind of excited to see this phone in action. And look, here's the thing. Let's talk about design. And I know I beat up the Nexus 6 design. But look at this design, guys. I know I showed you the front. Now this is all metal here, side metal there. But you wait till you look at the back. All right, so what they did with the back is they went with some type of military grade back. Now, what LG is trying to do here is have you not buy a case, because they did several drop tests, and they got a lot of videos on YouTube about drop tests with this phone. But you know, it's some type of rubberized back plate that withstands a large drop test, and on the front it has Gorilla Glass 4. But I've heard that it has 2 sheens of Gorilla Glass 4 on it, so it's supposed to be very, very durable, very, very tough. LG really talked about the camera a lot in their keynote address, and also they put their fingerprint scanner on the back too. So that's the 2015, 16 type thing. You know, every phone that's coming out is gonna have fingerprint scanners, which is great. I mean, think about that. Fingerprint scanners for, you know, unless somebody cut your finger off or your thumb off, and you know. But let me know what you think about this design. They went with a different approach. Now look at that. This is a little close up there. You can kind of take a look at that. It's like you can kind of see the rubberized back, and also the back could be peeled off because it has a removable battery and an SD card. So it can it does have expandable storage. But look at that. Look, listen, guys, I'm calling this for another one. This is another ugly phone. I mean, you know, I mean, look at that. I mean, oh man, and I understand what they're trying to do here with this military grade back. It is kind of very rubbery and grippy, but geez, man, you know, hey, I stick with the you know, the Galaxy S 6 Edge Plus, man. And again, you know, it's thin. And here's the second screen that shows the you know, time, date. Now this screen is supposed to be always on, so I want to see how that's going to impact battery life. So yeah, that's but yeah, I mean the front looks good, you know, but for the most part I'm not digging the back. So that's the 2 big major announcements we had this week. So that was that. All right. So tell me what you think. You know, let me know what you think about these phones that just come out. I mean, you know, hey, it is what it is, right? But gee whiz, man, I don't know. They don't look that good, but hey, it is what it is, right? All right, so kind of got that piece of news out the way. I'm kind of reading the comments. Yeah, I wouldn't buy that crap. Listen, I agree with you. I agree with you. I mean, look, the Nexus phone that I showed earlier, and the LG phone, man, they you know, as far as a design perspective, yeah, they do look pretty terrible. You know, taking it that Samsung have stepped up, and man, I mean, come on now. I mean, Samsung has stepped up to the plate. You know, obviously Apple always had a pretty good design, but for them to come out with you know, that phone, you know, like that, hey, we gotta wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. All right. All right. So look, if you know, I'm a tech guy, I try some stuff out. I did a video. This is neat, and I put it on YouTube. I did a video, and I shot the video from my Galaxy Note 5. Okay, and I edited the whole video on my iPad. And check out that video, iPad edited and stuff like that. And I did the whole video on iPad. Now, I got a lot of people that asked me the question about how difficult was it to do it on the iPad? Is it easy? Look, I'm gonna tell you right now that you got to have at least a 64, 128 gig iPad. Just get that disclaimer out the way. Okay. The second thing is that basically what you're doing is you're using a lot of cloud storage. And my OneDrive, I'm rocking with 3 terabytes of cloud storage. So I have a lot of cloud storage. And so, but here's another thing. Since you take the video with your camera, you have to upload it to the cloud, and I'm gonna tell you how difficult that is because you got to have fast internet, obviously. Okay. Second thing is that when you upload it takes a long time because again, I had to upload. Wow, it was what, a gig and a half was uploaded. Me took 10-15 minutes, and then once you want to get it on your iPad, you got to download it. You got to open up iMovie. You got to download it. So it's a timely process. Can it be done? Yes, I've done it. I mean, look at the video. It looks good. I did all the editing on the iPad using iMovie, but it's a pain. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. It's because Apple doesn't have any way where you could put movies and stuff on iPad. Now they do have an accessory which you can buy to plug in, and I think you can only do photos upload to your iPad with the cord. I'm not sure. I'm doing some research on that right now to see if they will work. Anybody that's done video editing or put pictures on your iPad, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you found that solution. But I use all cloud storage, and it worked out great. I mean, it was good. So no problems at all. It's just a timely process. A timely process. So yeah, it worked. All right. It worked right. All right. So enough of this talking. This video is brought to you by Drink Responsibly. Now, obviously, this is a prop. I got the real one behind me. So I keep this up here as a prop, you know. You know how we do it every Saturday night. But yeah, I mean, I had a blast last night, with my family. Spent some time with my brother. I spent some real good quality time with my sister. Man, you know what? I tell you what, every now and then you need that. You need that. You need to spend time with your family. Because look, my philosophy is this. You got two things in this world. You got God and family. I'm telling you, I promise you, God and family. That to me sums it up. And if you got a supportive family and you good with God and you pray and you forgive you for your sins, stuff like that, you fine. But family, man, sometimes people don't have family, and a lot of people wait till family members get ill and pass away to have regrets. But I tell you, if you can rekindle with your family, do it. It's great to do it. So it just, me just kind of let you know a little bit about my sensitive side, and yeah, but family, man, family is the key. And, I love my family, and I try my best to do whatever it takes to spend that time with my family. So, yes, definitely family. Thank you for the thumbs up. I see people in the stream. Leave a comment down below. A lot of people had this problem. Let's talk about it again. I know I talked about it in the beginning of the podcast. If you have the mobile version of the app, the YouTube app, okay, what you want to do is go to either Chrome, if you have the Chrome browser, and you want to go to the desktop. Once you go to the desktop, then you can click on the podcast, you click on the video, and then you can put comments. I know that's something that it's a YouTube thing. When you're streaming live, you can't leave comments. So yeah, that's something that you got to go on the desktop, or if you're on the computer, you can leave a comment down below. So yeah, I know it's strange. I know a lot of people mention that to me, that they can't leave comments and they don't have nowhere to leave a comment. But and I see a lot of people hit me up on Facebook when they can't leave a comment. And when they hit me on Facebook, they ask me comments on Facebook. So that is definitely the way to do it. All right, so we are there. All right. Yep, and I'm getting a couple of comments right now on my Twitter. Listen, I got this too. If you well, I'm on Twitter a lot. When I post a lot on Twitter. My Twitter is where I'm at full time, full throttle. All right, and a lot of people want to know what's my Twitter. My Twitter is DJ Eazy 416. Put that in the shot there so you can see it. It's at DJ Eazy 416 or Easy Computer Solutions. That's my Twitter. Okay, so if you're ever on Twitter, and I'm on Twitter a lot, this is the account right here that I'm always on Twitter, right there. And I do a lot of tweets and stuff like that. I answer a lot of questions on Twitter. So if you have a Twitter, go ahead on and follow me on there, and we all good. And also on Instagram. Instagram is Easy Computer Solutions on Instagram. So real easy Computer Solutions on Instagram, DJ Eazy on Twitter. Or just Google Easy Computer Solutions and it's all good. This video, again, let's take a pause for a worthy cause. Drink responsibly. Okay, we got some news out about the iPhone. Now let's talk about the iPhone for a second. The iPhone 6S, guys, iPhone 6S Plus. We're waiting on Apple to send out some updates. But my fellow YouTuber TK on his channel, he had a couple of videos about his iPhone. I mean, it was really screwed up, man. I mean, he couldn't even, oh, man. He was trying to do stuff on his phone, and it was all messed up, very buggy, man, you know, and also a lot of people is reporting that their pixels are dying at the top. And it haven't happened to this phone, but a lot of people are reporting that they're losing pixels. They're like the top part of their screen is going dim, and you got to remember Apple has that Force Touch. So I don't know. Got a lot of defective units out there, and also a lot of people is reporting that the iPhone is randomly rebooting. Now this one haven't done it, but that I've been seeing videos that some of the new iPhones is rebooting. So if you run into that problem, if you have a new iPhone 6S or 6S Plus, man, bring it to Apple. Now I know they got a short supply right now. You might have to wait for a replacement, but I would get it out the way now. I wouldn't wait, and the reason why is because you don't want to wait 2 months and be pissed off, and those clowns don't want to give you a new phone. And so if you're experiencing anything with your new phone, guys, bring it to Apple. Don't wait, because the problem we procrastinate, we don't do it, and everything else. Bring your phone, guys. Just bring it. Don't mess around. Just do it. So I'm telling y'all, guys, do it tomorrow. So I just want to say hello to everybody that's watching me on the stream every Saturday night, 8 o'clock. We have fun. We talk about gadgets. We have some fun. I want to show you something. My wife just bought this in here. Look at this, guys. I'm going to put this in the shop. I know I got a bacon lover out there, but this is a shrimp wrapped in bacon. This, yeah, eat your heart out. This is a shrimp wrapped in bacon. Leave a comment down below. Yes, and I'm gonna take me a piece of this. Oh man. Yep, my wife made good food, and she made me a shrimp wrapped in bacon. Oh, melt in your mouth. That's good. Yep. So that's good. Absolutely. So If you run into those problems, of course, bring your phone back. Mm, that's right. This is, let's take a sip, guys. Oh man. Okay. Now, I remember last week I talked about my 1,000 subscribers and everything, and I've surpassed. I'm almost at. I almost gained 100 subscribers in 1 week. Man, thank y'all very much. I really appreciate that. Again, I started this YouTube channel as a hobby, and you know, I get good product and try to review it. So before you go out and spend your hard-earned money, hey, just leave me a question. I make a video about it. I give you my opinion. I give you my real opinion. I don't F around and give you nothing less but a real opinion. So if you ever have a question about tech, have a question about phones, or tablets, computers, smartwatches, and we'll talk about my smartwatches in a second, leave me a comment down below. I'll talk about it. All right. So I did a video. The video I did with the iPad that I edited on the iPad, I talked about the Moto 360. The Moto 360. Okay. So the question is, and look, I know what happens a lot. A lot of people have this question about the Moto 360. Did I lose focus here? Did my camera lose focus? Like it lost focus a little bit. Let's see. Like that's how you fix that, huh? There you go. All right. Ah, boy. All right. So I'll talk about the Moto 360. Look, we have fun, and this, when I tell you, is live. We do this live. You know, so this here, all mistakes, anything that happens, it happens live. And so that's good. The Moto 360, a lot of people talked about the Moto 360, and a lot of tech reviewers talk about the Moto 360. And you hear all the good stuff about the Moto 360. Look, the question is, every Android Wear device has stock Android on it, which they call it Android Wear. The only difference when you go out and buy any Android watch, and I'm not talking about the Apple Watch, and I'm talking about the Android watch. Anytime you buy Android watch and you go spend, I mean, they got Android watches now that's getting up there into the $1,000 mark, where they got some that's there. You only paying for design, okay? Now, don't get me wrong, the Moto 360 is a great smartwatch. Look, the Moto 360 second generation came out, and it cost what, $329 or $399? Man, this thing here, you could get this for 99 bucks. So what's the difference between this one and the new one? Yeah, they got some updated specs, all internals. That's it, guys, all internals. They put a faster processor in it. They brightened up the screen a little bit, but you know what? They always do that. Look, all right, so let's talk about that for a second. When you go out and buy a product, okay, and this is, I say this a lot, and I know I beat this up like a dead horse. I'm gonna turn this down because I want y'all to hear me on this one. Anytime you buy a tech product, whether it's phone, tablet, computer, and stuff like that, so 6 months later, half a year, they're coming out with a new one. With phones and tablets, and not Samsung. Samsung come out with 5, 6 different devices a year. Just say for the iPhone, people went out and bought the iPhone 6. But if you follow the way this trend is, there is a new iPhone every year. What happens a lot, and a lot of people have done this, the keynote address was last month. The phone came out 2 weeks after, September. Think about this for a second. If you went and bought an iPhone 6 in May, in 2 months, a new iPhone came out. So you just spent $299 or $190. If you got the six, if you got the plus, the big one, you probably pay $299 on contract, or you might got one of these next programs or whatever, this, that, and other, and you're paying for 2 years. This is one of the reasons why I make these videos. It's because you can be informed. Anybody that went out and said, "Oh, I need to go, I'm gonna buy me a new iPhone in May," I would have immediately told them, "Nope, don't do it. Wait." Because the new iPhone is coming out in a month or so. But in the tech world, things move fast. Stuff, I mean, product come out so much. I mean, look, right now, we already talking about the Galaxy S7, which Samsung has got rumors out there that Samsung may be bringing the Galaxy S7 early to CES, which is the first week of January. That means the phone will be out in February, or maybe late January or February. So that means if you bought a Galaxy S6, just like I got the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, hey, guess what? 4 or 5 months from now, the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus Part 2 will be out. So technology changes so much, and they bring out new product every year. Samsung might bring out product every couple of months. Apple brings out new iPhones every year. LG come out with their phone every year. So it's this cycle will never change. So before you go out buy a gadget, look, it all on your money. If you need a phone real quick, that's fine. You know, no big deal. You gotta do what you gotta do if you need a phone. But if you've been price shopping around and say I need to get a new phone and you know, this, that, and the other, subscribe to my channel. Ask me questions. I tell you what, I will do my best to give you the best opinion. Because, hey, listen, this channel has not been bought by no manufacturer. I don't have nobody that tells me what to do. So this here is all real. But yeah, absolutely. So I just wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit. A lot of people that bought iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus, and boom, the next month the new phone came out. Shit, I'd be pissed off. Yeah, I'd be mad. Yeah, no, I just spent $299, and all of a sudden the new phone come out and the old phone price drop. But I tell you, that sucks. But that's how technology is. That's how they do it every year. So you have to be smart about it. That's it. This video is brought to you by Drink Responsibly. Let me know down in the comments down below if the music is too loud or too low. You notice that every month, every week, I have to play instrumentals, because I had that one week we was having so much fun. I'm playing Fetty Wap and all kinds of music. I got flagged for it, so I had to take the video down. Yeah, because I got flagged for that video, unfortunately. But if you're in the stream, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I would talk about some of these comments that I got throughout the week. I got a lot of comments out through this week, so we're going to just touch bases on some of them. All right. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Black Cat. Look, Black Cat want me to shout him out, or her or him. I would give a shout out to Black Cat. If she sent me a couple of emails and wanted me to give him a shout out. That she shout out Black Cat. Hopefully you're watching the stream. Give you a thumbs up. Shout out to you. All right. So here we got Wine. What's up? Have you seen the new LG watch? Looks beast. How many phones do I have? The LG watch Urbane. Okay, yeah, the LG Urbane. And yes, and I didn't talk about that. So let's talk about that for a second. The LG Urbane 2 is out. Okay, and let's see if I can pull that up. LG Urbane 2. So see if I can pull this up so we can take a look at it as I discuss this. All right. See if I can give y'all a little snapshot of this Urbane. Here we go. All right. So here it is. This is the new LG Watch Urbane. Now Gizmodo is saying the watch is big as hell, but look at that. I mean, it is big. Jeez, look at that. All right, so this is the new Android Wear Watch Urbane. The old Watch Urbane did not look like this. This is the new one. Now this one has LTE. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something, guys. It all depends on how much money you want to spend. But why would you buy a smartphone with LTE on contract? I mean, that just, even if you, all right, so if you got a lot of phones and you got a lot of gadgets that's on your plan, then yeah, I can see you just throwing a SIM card in it and rock with it. But I mean, getting it on contract, putting a SIM card in it, man, I mean, the way the keynote was that you could take this and you don't have to bring your phone. I mean, you could do all your text messages and even answer phones. It has all the goodies inside to do it. But yeah, I mean, look at it. Yeah, look, if you see my Moto 360, the only thing I'm saying is the only thing has changed, guys, is the design. They really can't. Google will not let them mess with the software. So, Android Wear is Android Wear. So yeah, I mean, this is the LG Urbane 2. They put these two big ugly buttons. Look at these. Look, on the original LG Urbane, they didn't have these two buttons right here. Gee whiz, look at that, man. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, the band is ugly. Let's get the monkey out the room. The band is ugly. But you can also change these bands. The LG Watch Urbane has some good bands. But I mean, look at the watches sticking up, and I mean, I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. I don't know. It's a big old watch. Look at that, man. And I know that's the trend. I know the trend right now is big watches. But man, look at that. That right there. That's man, that's a lot of watch. That's a lot of watch, guys. Look at that. So yeah, this is the new, and let's talk about the specs. Android Wear. Now here's the thing. This is what I'm talking about. Except the Samsung watches, they run a different operating system. But all these other smart watches is running Android Wear as the operating system. And it had the Snapdragon 400. Well, all the newer smart watches that's coming out this year is coming out with the Snapdragon 400. It has a POLED display, which is 480 by 480, which is 348 ppi, that's pixels per inch. And it has 768 megabytes of RAM and 4 gigs of storage and a 570 milliamp battery. But look at the thickness in it. Look at that. Oh, man. Let's take a peep at that, guys. Man, that's, I tell you what, don't get me wrong. I like the Moto 360. The Moto 360 is thick. But I can almost tell you that this one is a lot thicker than the Moto 360 because look at the bottom. Now this is gonna be sticking off your wrist. Now they're gonna have and I mean, I guess they had to make it this big to put all the antennas and stuff in it for the LTE. But yeah, look at that. I mean, at the bottom there, I mean, it sticks out like a sore thumb. So yeah, that's I mean, that the white band don't look that bad, but man, I mean, if you use this for fitness, man, that's gonna turn tan pretty quick. So, but I mean, yeah, the display looked pretty good. Yeah, that display looked pretty good, but for the most part, this is what you're getting here, guys. If you the commenter was commenting about the watch Urbane. Yeah, I want to say what's up to Danny J. Man, Danny J, you missed the podcast last week. I called for you a lot last week. So yeah. But yeah, getting back to the watch, man. Look at that. Look at that hole there, man. Well, I guess that's the speaker. Yeah, that's and they got a question mark by the price. Huh. I'm gonna tell you, this phone, I mean this watch is gonna cost at least 500 or 600 bucks. Or LTE might be higher than that. So yeah, I'm just kind of answering the question of the commenter that left that question about this watch. Yeah, it look a beast, but I tell you what, man, I don't know. It's hey, that's that's terrible. All right, so I just wanted to do that. All right, so back to the comments. Darren, he's a real good fan of the channel. He always leave comments on all my videos. I will give him a good big thumbs up. Thank you, sir. All right. His question was, did I really edit the whole thing on my iPad? That's very impressive tablet editing ability. Yep. Like I talked about earlier, yes, I did a whole video. I recorded the video on my Note 5, and I did all the editing, everything, all the editing on my iPad. So check that video out. That's a cool video. I mean, it took me a long time to do it. It's because it's a lot of work. But yeah, I mean, I did that whole video on my iPad. All right, so Black Cat again want me to do shots out. Shout out to Black Cat. I don't know if it's a female or male. Looking at the picture, must be a female. So shots up to Black Cat. And I had S. David Tran talked about the iPad, and my boy Total Tech TK was in the building. He was in the stream. What's up, TK? And but yeah, for the most part, that's pretty much all the comments I had throughout the week. I mean, I reply to all my comments. So if you have a comment and you leave a comment on my YouTube video, I'm gonna comment back. So keep that in mind. And I comment back and answer your question. That's what I do. So let's take a pause for a second and drink responsibly. If you didn't see this earlier, my wife made me some bacon wrapped shrimp. Look at that. Shrimp in the inside, wrapped with bacon. She cooked it, put it in the oven. I don't know, but it's great. Man, it's great. To my bacon lovers out there, this is the way to go. Bacon wrapped shrimp. Look at that, shrimp in the middle, wrapped in bacon. That's good. Yeah, I see. Yep, you sure did miss last week. You was MIA. Oh, it was movie night. Okay. You had movie night, Danny J. So I give you a pass on that. But you're here today. And so welcome. Welcome to the stream. Give Danny J a big thumbs up for being in the stream. I hope your phone got enough juice in it, because we having fun. A lot of fun. All right. So down in the stream, since I got a couple of y'all here, let me know what you're sipping on, what you're drinking on. Kool-Aid, water, Coke, beer, or some of the hard stuff. Let me know down in the comment down below what you're sipping on tonight. Let's have some fun in the stream. Oh, that's right. I'm getting a couple of comments on my Twitter. On my Twitter, I'm active, very active on my Twitter. Yes, we got to remember, if you're new to the stream, if you're watching it on the mobile version of your if you're watching this on the app, on the YouTube app, you can't put no comments in. I know YouTube, they don't let you do comments on the mobile app on a live stream. So what you have to do is you have to go to your browser, and you got to go to request desktop. Let's put this in the camera again. I know I talked about this. You got to request desktop and go back to youtube.com and click on the video, and then you can put comments. So that's fun. So what y'all think about the iPhone 6 and all these problems with the bad display and the heating battery and all that stuff like that, man? This is crazy. Yeah, I mean it sucks, but we have fun, man. I tell you what, every Saturday night this is how we have fun. And I know I talked about the watch and I talked about the battery. Look, going back to the battery, this battery lasts pretty much all day. A lot of people say, well, the battery, they watch a lot of YouTube tech videos. This is a buy. I talk about that. And I know I said about the Watch Urbane, and I don't know about the Watch Urbane, the LTE model. I don't see no sense of that. Nah, I mean, yeah, if you want to make phone calls and stuff like, look, these manufacturers want money. This is what it's all about. Money. Money, and you know, a lot of people go out and spend money. Man, think about this for a second. Why the hell would you buy the Watch Urbane $600, right? But however much it go cost. I don't know how much it go cost. But you go buy that damn thing, and you're on a 2-year. Think about if they lock you in a 2-year contract, or you paying payments on the damn thing, right? And the phone is like a big. I mean, the watch big, and you smash it. Let's take a look at that again for everybody that's coming here. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Look at that. I want you to see that right there. This is what I was talking about earlier. This is the Watch Urbane LTE, guys. And right there, look at that. Man, come on. That's kind of big. That's big. That's it. That's big. Sorry. And again, they don't know what the price is. 4 gigs of storage. You know, I mean, I guess that's good. All this here is the same amount of stuff that you get on all Android Wear devices. I mean, you're only paying for design. So I think LG made a mistake on this one. Look, I am just disappointed at all the new phones, from the Nexus P to the Nexus 5X to the LG, you know, with the build material of that LG V10. And yeah, I mean, that, man. And then here we go with the Urbane, the Urbane, and but look at that. But I tell you, that's a beast, putting that on your wrist. Yeah. So, yep, I wanted to kind of share that with y'all. And we talked about the V10. Oh, Lord, that's the Nexus 6. Look at that. Look, let me know down in the comments down below. Look at this. This is the new Nexus 6P, guys. Look at this phone, man. Look at that. That right there, it blew me when I saw that. Right there, it blew me. When I saw this on the keynote address, this blew me right here. Now, the phone itself is made by Huawei, which is another Chinese manufacturer that's not, you know, trying to be a player in the game. And I'm a Nexus fan. But I would just have to wait till I see it when I get it and go from there. But I am not a fan. This is an ugly phone. That's ugly. Look at that. look like, I mean, that's an ugly phone. Would you carry that? I mean, the top. Now, if it was all solid, one color, then it'll be a gorgeous phone. Now, it's supposed to be all metal and all that stuff. Now, here's the thing. I believe that they don't have wireless charging on this phone. Now, the older Nexus 6 had wireless charging, but this one don't. I mean, it's like they took something from you. And we talked about if you watch any of my videos, the Nexus 6 camera was terrible. I mean, it shot okay, but the Nexus 6 camera was not that good. But I hate to say it, man. But this is not it. I mean, man, is that a hump? That's my only concern. Is that if this is gonna be a hump, man, yeah, that's a hump. Look at that. If you could see that, look at that footage right there. That's a hump on the back. Man, look at that. Yeah, I don't know. It's not that good. I mean, you know, Huawei, you know, got his little signature right there, but man, I just don't see it. You know, it's not a good looking phone, guys. You know, and I gotta wait. I know I pad judgment quick on phones until I get them. And trust me, I've got burned when I talked about the Nexus. I mean, about the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus and Galaxy Note 5 versus the Galaxy Note 4. Man, I tell you what, I recanted those words. But yeah, it's not good looking. And let's get back to that dark one. Let's see. Yeah. Look at that. I mean, come on, guys. Honestly, when you look at a picture like that, would you buy this phone? I don't see it. Not that color. That looks that looked like a like you know, the space gray iPhone, but the space gray iPhone is a little lighter. But I don't. Yeah, that's ugly, man. Now they could have did something else with that two-tone. I mean, man, I guess once you throw a case on it, but hell, man, what if you rock this phone without a case? Ain't nobody gonna tell you got a beautiful phone. This phone sucks. I mean, the phones. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. Stock Android. Maybe next year, Google. Oh man. Yep, maybe next year, Google. I don't think this gonna be a hit this year. Yeah, man, I'm not digging that. I mean, look, they went with two different types of material there. Look like that's a glass or something. I'm not sure. But since it's an all metal phone, they got to have some plastic or something so the antennas can go through. So maybe, just maybe, that's where all the antennas at. They had to do something like that. But hell, I mean, maybe they could have stuck to maybe something what the iPhone did, or maybe with the Nexus 6. I don't know. The old Nexus 6, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's not good. And I know I'm hammering this phone, and I tell you, I wasn't impressed at none of the keynote addresses this week. And yeah, let's go back to the V10. Yeah, that's the V10. Now I can see me rocking the V10. It's ugly, man. I mean, it's beautiful front. I don't see the sense of the dual camera, but I mean, it's a beautiful front. The back, no, I can't rock this phone. No, look at that. I can't. I'm sorry. I have to wait to see it, put my hands on it. But nah, man, I don't see me rocking this, man. Nah, I don't know which one uglier, man. The Nexus 6 back. Oh, this. If I had a choice between the LG V10 and the Nexus 6P, man, I would probably go with the Nexus 6 because it's all metal. But that hump, oh man. No, this is an ugly phone, guys. I don't care what nobody says. Soft touch and all that. Look, and I'm gonna tell you, as a tech reviewer, you go on YouTube, you watch videos of this product, and you're gonna hear people say it's a gorgeous device. Come on, man. Let's be real. That's why I do this New Orleans style. Because guess what? I'm gonna tell you the real, and I'm gonna be real with you. New Orleans style. This phone is ugly. Period. Ain't nothing else to say about it. This phone is ugly. Look at that. I mean, even with the buttons and stuff, man. Come on, this phone is ugly. Yeah, you leave a comment down below or whatever you got to do. But man, look, we gonna keep it real here. Oh man, let's keep it real, guys. Would you rock a phone like this? And I know I just talked about the Nexus P, but this phone is terrible. You can't sit up there in your right mind and say that this phone looks good. Would you rock this crap? No, I wouldn't. And don't. I mean, man. Shucks, man. Yeah. I mean, this is not good. Not good at all. Definitely. All right. So, it wouldn't be so bad if they were made that a little more smoother and take these lines away. I understand it's the military grade material, and this is the material they use. But come on, man, this ain't stylish, man. Would you put on? You rock this with a suit? You got your Moto 360 watch on, and you rocking this crap, man. Come on, man. This don't make you look good. It's kind of take away from your whole attire. You pull this phone out, and people look at the back of this phone. You're like, ugh, man, you could have kept that in your pocket. It's gonna be a hard sell. I mean, look, and of course, LG try to do the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus thing with the 2 screens, but god damn it, why would you put 2 cameras, a 80-degree lens and a 120-degree lens? Why you just don't put a 120 on that, call it a day? But see, here's the thing. This is a super premium phone. This phone will be expensive. I wouldn't be surprised that in off contract this phone is rocking almost $1,000 because they're using all these cameras, military grade, back with all this enhanced software that they got in there. Yeah, this is $1,000 phone. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm just speculating. I don't know the price now, so I don't want no LG to be watching this video and slander me. But yeah, thank you for the thumbs up, peoples. All right, so we talked about that. Yeah, I know it sucks. Meet the Nexus. Yep. All right, let's get back to the stream. Absolutely. All right, so let's take a pause out right now and get us one. Drink responsibly. Yeah, for the most part, we don't have no more releases except one more. We got the iPad Pro coming out next month, guys, and you know my thoughts about it already. I already talked about it. And my opinion, yeah, I would get a iPad Air 2. So look, here's the thing. I get this here a lot. I hear this a lot. So live, I'm gonna show you something. Hold on a second. Let's move this out the way. The question always is for college students. I want to say hello to all my college students to get that out the way. Move this out the way. And people ask me a lot about this thing. This is iPad. Okay. But duh, this is iPad. Let me put my website up there a little bit for a second here. For a second, yes. Yes. This is my website, by the way, easycomputersolutions.com. So put up my website up there so you can see that. All right. So if you're a college student and if you have cloud storage, which you can have OneDrive, Dropbox, and stuff like that, and you really want to do everything in school on your iPad, it absolutely can be done, okay, because you have Word, OneNote, you have Excel, you have all these items that you can use at your disposal. And the reason why I talk a lot of, and I don't get paid by OneDrive, I wish I did, but what I'm saying is the typing experience is pretty good if you get a good keyboard, bulking keyboard. And look, the battery life in this keyboard lasts forever. I mean, I think I charged this thing up twice in a year. I don't know. I've been having this keyboard with my multiple iPads. And actually, this is the iPad Air 2, but this actually goes with the iPad Air. So it actually don't fit too snug on it, but it fits a little bit because the iPad Air 2 is smaller than the iPad Air. So yeah, I run into some stability issues here, but yes, you can get work done. Let's see if I can get out of there, start up a new one here. And yes, you have full office here. Now, again, I'm being real here, guys. I ain't BSing you around. A lot of people say, oh, man, you can't do no papers and stuff on no tablet, man. You need a full-fledged laptop. Well, I mean, it all depends on what you're doing. If you're doing a research paper, yeah. I mean, then, of course, the iPad Air has this split screen stuff, man. Yeah, man. So you get to do split screen and all that stuff. And so let's see here. Look at that Safari. All right. So here's what you can do. And get that out of there. Go to Google right quick. And you just take it here and split screen. So you could Google here. And you can type your paper here, which is not, but if you had an Android Galaxy tablet, yeah, it's even better because you could take it and I believe you can grab the content and copy and paste it to there. So let's see. I gotta Google. Let's test this out for a second. Let's Google something. Let's Google life because life is good, right? So we don't want the game life. And let's see. All right, so let's go ahead and take this and copy and see, paste. Yeah, it works. So yes, you can copy and paste from the internet to your paper. Now remember, in college, you got to cite your sources, okay, and stuff like that. Don't get caught with plagiarism here, all right? But if you're a college student, yes, you could copy and paste right on your iPad, like I just did it. Now you can blow this up. Yeah, you can blow that up. Look at that. So what I just showed you was copy and paste to a Word document for a research paper. Hope this helped people out. Look at that. So, there you go. And there's the iPad Air 2. Here at Easy Computer Solution, guys, I'm here to help, man. This to show you some easy things, some easy ways on how to do things. And if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask those questions. Because look, I'm here to make your life easier if I can, Yeah, I'm here to make your life easier. So I'm glad if you're watching this live that you had an opportunity to see that. And look, let's be honest. Almost everybody got either iPad or Android tablet. Android tablets are not made the same, guys. I'm gonna let you know that now. You got some high performing tablets and you got the cheapies. All right. Now, What I mean by cheapies, sometimes when you buy a tablet from a carrier, they like to give you a free tablet. Listen, those free tablets are the low end tablets. You can't do that type of work what I just did on the iPad. I mean, you can't do that on some low end tablets. It's just not made for that. But if you get the Galaxy Note series or the Galaxy S series, the tablet series, then they got enough power in them to do it. I don't. Man, they got the Nexus 9 that they don't. Nobody don't have. It was it wasn't a subpar tablet. I mean, it could be good, better. And a lot of people, and I don't have it, so I really can't talk too bad about it. But for what I've been reading about, a lot of people say they liked it. The battery life is terrible. They say the screen is terrible. So I don't know. I just didn't see the sense of getting it and review it because nobody's really not asking for Nexus tablets. They're all asking for Samsung, the Galaxy Tabs. Look, we gotta remember the Galaxy Tab series is also on the lower end too, but they get the job done. The Galaxy Tab series is pretty good. So, I mean, you could get those tablets and get some work done. Or you can get the iPad Mini and get some work done. And look, I got a video that I did gaming on the iPad. So yeah, I mean, you could game and do everything else, on your iPad. It works out great. So let's go on and take us one. Drink responsible. I got this. I'm using this for a prop. If you just coming on, I'm using this for a prop. I got the real deal behind me. Okay, what else? I know I kind of talk a lot of tech stuff. Oh, how could I forget? Let's talk about the Saints. How could in the world could I not talk about the New Orleans Saints? Let's talk about the Saints. Let me get my Saints stuff up here. Let's talk about our New Orleans Saints. If you're a New Orleans Saints fan, guess what, guys? Tomorrow night, we play Dallas in the Superdome. Nah, I know a lot of people on Twitter been telling me, yeah, I've been calling the games. I've been calling them every week. I've been calling. Saints go lose, Saints go lose, Saints go lose. And guess what happened? They lost. I'm changing it a little bit, guys. I think we're going to pull off a win. I think so. I think the Saints go win. I'll tell you why. Drew Brees is back. Well, his butt better be back. So we got Drew Brees back. Now, he ain't been 100%. He's been throwing a lot of crap. Now, don't get me wrong. All right? I think our defensive coordinator on the hot seat. And look, out of all the teams that you got to win, you got to beat the Dallas Cowboys. Come on, that's a no-brainer. They quarterback, Tony Romo, is not playing. But don't get me wrong, what they got, Whedon? Whedon is playing pretty good. I think the New Orleans Saints is going to win tomorrow night live in the Superdome on prime time TV. Look, I'm going to tell you, if they don't win this game, man, come on, man. I mean, come on, look, our season always like this. We always split with Atlanta. Okay, we always split. We lose one, we win one. Same thing with Carolina. We always split. But we usually beat Carolina. But Carolina, tore us up. But, yeah, I mean, for the most part, I believe that tomorrow the New Orleans Saints will beat Dallas. Now, watch my Monday morning hangover. Every Monday night I do Monday morning hangover. So just be on the lookout for that. So Monday coming, I will do my Monday morning hangover, and I'm gonna talk about it. If I don't, if they don't win, I'm gonna eat crow. But I'm thinking they gonna win. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know. I think the Saints gonna win. I really do. I think we got a chance. Now, here's what I'm thinking. Now we might beat the Cowboys. That's gonna give us 3-1. But man, if we left there and we play the rest of the season like crap, man, I'm gonna tell you, we got some issues, guys. I don't think our defensive coordinator gonna be around too long, man. I just don't I just don't see it. I don't see it. Let me know what you think. But I don't see it. I don't think our defensive coordinator gonna be here the whole year. Cause I mean they should have got rid of him last year. But they were trying to give him a chance. Now they have restructured Drew Brees' contract to free up some money so they can try to go get some better players. Hey, listen, I said this in my last podcast or podcast before that, but hell, they gave Drew Brees the bank. Hell, he got the goddamn whole salary. So yeah, of course, I wasn't surprised when they say that they wanted him to restructure his contract. Come on. But I mean, hell, what it was, 1.5 million or whatever. Man, who the hell are you gonna get for 1.5 million? I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm wrong on the price. If you know how much of the salary cap that Drew Brees gave up, let me know down in the comments down below. But I don't see 1.5 million. Who the hell are you going to get? I mean, you're going to get a backup player. You're not going to get no superstar for no 1.5 mil. I mean, you're going to get somebody that driving the beer truck. Remember that? I mean, for y'all Saints fans that know about the we call him the beer man. But he did about 2 seasons and he rolled out. But yeah, I mean, they can go out and get a person like that and pay him 1.5 mil. He might come in and play, but he ain't gonna be no good asset. But I mean, look, let's see what happens. I mean, Saints got to play like it's no tomorrow night. And I mean, man, it's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be an exciting game too. Drew Brees playing. Let's see what happens. I mean, come on, go Saints. Where my Saints fans at? Come on, Saints. This video is brought to you by Drink Up. That's what I'm talking about. So I mean, I want to touch bases on that, and my Saints fans in the building, and I'm rocking. Look, I tell you, this is one of the problems I got with Apple, is that, like, if you always notice, you see my videos, I mean, my whole screen is the folder leaf. Hell, you can't do that with Apple, man, because look, got the freaking icons, man. So I had to use a blank icon. I had to put one app in order to get the freed up. I like to rock my phones like this. Nothing. I like folders and stuff that I can hit a folder and do that. But I mean, right now Apple don't have that type of thing. And I mean, I like to have my little icons with folders at the bottom. It's like for my school and all my phones, all my Android phones, I rock the same. So if you notice, they look similar because this is how I rock them. And I mean, I got my Google Plus and I got the same apps in the same folders, my music and everything, and I got them arranged the same. And I like it like that. I like it like that. That's it's cool. But I had somebody ask me on Twitter, which is the best carrier? And I know I talked about this a couple of weeks ago. And another comment told me that they get pissed off when people put their insignias and stuff on the phones. I mean, I got a skin on this phone, but yeah, I mean, AT&T, all of them do it, man. They put the tramp stamp. That's what we call it, tramp stamps on their phones, man. That what makes the phone look ugly. That's why people put skins on their phone, because they don't want that tramp stamp on the phone. It would be nice, man, if they didn't have to do that, man. But unfortunately, yeah, they had to put their tramp stamp. They got to put their tramp stamp on the back of the phone. But yeah, I mean, this is Verizon, T-Mobile. I don't have I don't have none of my AT&T available, but Verizon is pretty good. I mean, I get better coverage in New Orleans with Verizon versus T-Mobile. T-Mobile, you get unlimited. Verizon, don't even think about it. So you got to pick your poison here. What Verizon, in Louisiana, you got better coverage. Now I don't know, your state may vary, but Verizon right now, and I'm testing out on this Verizon network, and for the most part, Verizon is pretty fast. And I'm getting better coverage on my Verizon than on my T-Mobile. Now T-Mobile no slouch. T-Mobile has real good coverage in Louisiana. But the problem with T-Mobile, and they look, I love John Ledger, and the guy's a pretty cool guy. The problem with T-Mobile coverage is that they need to get their spectrum together. What that means is that their low band spectrum they need to tighten up. They need more spectrum. What happens is that if you go inside a building with T-Mobile, like if you go into a Walmart, once you get close to the back of the store, man, you lose coverage. I mean, you lose everything, and you can barely talk on the phone because you lose signal. All right, but with Verizon, I didn't have that problem. Yeah. But yeah, that's the difference. All right, here my comments go. Drinking soda tonight. Yeah, come on. Got my bag ready for them ain'ts. Hey, look. You know what? I can see that happening this year. I can see that happening. I can see that if we beat the Dallas Cowgirls tomorrow, and I'm projected that we beat the Dallas Cowgirls. If we beat the Dallas Cowgirls tomorrow, we still gonna end up with a losing season because we're not gonna beat nobody else. I just don't see it. I mean, yeah, we this year, yeah, we putting the bag out this year. Yeah, I can see it. For this year, and you know, yeah, I think we're gonna put the bag out this year. This is gonna be a terrible year for Saints fans. That be strong, guys. We're gonna have to. We'll have to this year because it's gonna suck this year, guys. Just being real, definitely. So sorry, to be the bearer of bad news, but for the most part, I think the Saints are not gonna do good this year. So yeah, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. Drinking soda, well, that's okay. Sometimes on a Saturday night, if you had a good night Friday night, and you got Saturday night, and here you go. You got to drink soda and water because your body can't take 2 days back to back. But I had a blast time last night, so yeah, I'm continuing the fun today. Remember, every Monday night I do Monday Morning Hangover. I know it's early in the morning. I do it at 10 a.m. All you gotta do is turn on YouTube channel, listen to me. If not, when you go to lunch, it's very short, like maybe 30 minutes. I don't stay on the podcast too long on Mondays because I keep it short and sweet. I talk about what happened over the weekend. I talk about the sports scores and kind of give you some odds and ends on what's coming up in the up and coming week. So yes, just having fun. Yep. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Appreciate everybody in the stream. We just having some fun. Got some music playing in the background. I got the nice bubbly, of course. This is how we do it every Saturday night. All right, guys. So what else we got going on? Any questions before I end this podcast? Had a lot of fun tonight. A lot of fun. Every Saturday night we have a lot of fun. And I know I talked a lot. I talked my butt off tonight. I know Danny J. Where you at, Danny J? Dallas Cowgirls. That's right. I talked about the Dallas Cowgirls. Yep, Dallas Cowgirls. Hey, look, yeah, I addressed this last week, and I'm gonna address this week. And let me turn this music. Because I want you to hear this. I'm doing my Halloween giveaway, but I kind of got everything on pause right now. It's because I'm trying to come up with a unique system on my giveaways. Right now, I'm, you know, I'm not impressed. I'm a little disappointed at my giveaways. Okay, the purpose of the giveaways, guys, is to give it to my sub, uh, supporters, my subscribers, my people that watch my videos every day. Listen, I'm not saying watch my videos every day. I upload a video every other day. If you watch it, that's fine. And support the channel. That's all I'm saying. That look, I ain't begging for nobody to watch my stuff, man. Look, it is what it is. You can watch it, don't watch it, all that stuff like that. I ain't got it is what it is. But I feel bad that I have a lot of people that watch my channel, and when we do the giveaways, none of those people that watch on a consistent basis win. And I understand. I mean, I'm rocking over 1,000 subscribers, which not all 1,000 of them is going to enter the contest, which is fine. But they got the loyalists that watches this channel a lot and place a lot of comments. What I'm trying to do is, give to. I'm trying to be fair about it. I just don't want to say, "Oh yeah, you won." No, I'm trying to be fair about it, but I'm trying to come up with a way that we could get this product out to people that need it, people that subscribe to the channel, people that watch my content, stuff like that. So that's one of the reasons why I'm changing the giveaway out. I'm changing because of that. I might have to make it a little more difficult instead of just subscribe and leave a comment. That made it too easy for people just to hit the subscribe button, leave a little comment, but they never watch my videos. And this is what I'm trying to prevent. And I'm not begging nobody to watch my content, but if I give away something for free, I should have a choice on how that I want it to be given away. So I'm changing it up a little bit. Just bear with me, and you go get all the details coming soon. Read this comment here. LOL. I may have to get a cold one. Yeah, I mean it's Saturday. The hell you drinking sodas for? Drink soda tomorrow. No. Wait. If you go drink soda tonight, that's fine. But you got to drink tomorrow night. I mean, it's the Saints game tomorrow night. Of course, you got to get drunk tomorrow night. Oops, did I say drunk? Have some adult beverages on for the Saints game tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, hell, I wish I could stream live, but yeah, I ain't gonna do that. All right, the Galaxy Edge Plus rocks. Look, let me tell you something, man. I don't care what nobody say. Anybody, look, you saw the pictures of the Nexus 6 and all that stuff. I showed those pictures. All right. And you name what phone right now can beat this? No phone. None. The build quality, and look, I know it's glass to glass. Look, the next competitor is the iPhone. I mean, that's it. I mean, you don't have nothing else but the iPhone that could compete. Everybody else, but you pay a premium price for the premium phone, and that I don't mind paying a premium price, but the phone looked as gorgeous. So yes, I totally agree. All right, so this video is brought to you by Drink Responsibly. All right, guys. So we got any more comments out there? Let me know. We'll wrap this up in a few minutes and get my night started. It's still early. Don't forget about Monday morning hangover. I do that every Monday morning. Okay. Well, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. And we had a lot of fun. Remember, every Saturday night, 8 p.m. And this video is going up on YouTube. So if you missed the entire podcast, this will be up on YouTube in a few minutes. So you can check it out, watch it, fast forward it to the parts you like, rewind to the parts that you like, leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, let me know what you think. This is Eric from Eazy Computer Solutions. I'm going to see you Monday for the Monday morning hangover. And watch all my videos I got coming out this week. It's going down New Orleans style. Peace.